out, which is right here, which is called The Minimum Method, the least you can do to be a stronger, healthier, happier you. The author is right here, Joey Thurman. He seems very healthy, happy, and strong. Thank you so much for joining us here. So I love this premise, the minimum method. What exactly does that mean, and what's the least amount that we can do?
I mean, the least doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be easy for you. Sometimes we need to do the hard things in life to make life easier. But adding good behaviors and regulating sleep and adding some good foods and just some positive behaviors can really negate some of these bad behaviors without you even thinking about it. So if you're struggling to get off the couch, the starting line, that's who I wrote it for.
Yeah, and let's start by talking about carbs, right? Because a lot of people say...
We all love carbs.
We love carbs.
You're swearing right now, you said the word.
Want as much carbs as we can. Everybody says, I'm going to cut carbs and that's the way I'm going to lose weight. You say, no, there's a lot of good carbs too.
Yeah, I mean, fruits and vegetables, they're good, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, right.
Yes.
Those are mainly carbohydrates. They're fiber, they're prebiotics. They help your gut. And to your point about the study in the beginning, if you're having enough fiber, that helps feed the probiotics that you're probably taking. So that's going to help your brain, help your immune system. And even in the book, I talk about the weekday diet, how you can have more carbs on the weekend. And when people cut carbs, they actually just lose weight because they're losing water weight in the beginning. And in the end, it's about cutting more calories, maintaining your protein level. So whether you're having more carbs or more fat, that's fine, but less calories, more protein, and within that diet in there, the weekday diet, you can lose about a pound of fat per week.
And the protein is really what makes you feel full, right? If you're really trying to look strong, it's all about the protein.
Yeah, I mean, I see your muscles popping out of the jacket right there.
Yeah, God, he can hardly contain himself on this set.
So the protein, yes, it's going to satiate you. It's got a higher thermic effect of food. So basically by eating the protein, you're going to burn more calories just from pure digestion of the protein. So in that diet there, just have the protein, bump it up a little bit, get some more movement in, and then your carbs, you can have more on the weekend, just have less calories during the week.
Okay, females, listen up, because you did some research about menstruation and exercise. What did you find out?
Yeah, so men, we have 24-hour cycles. Females have about 28-day cycles. And often when you're on your heavy menstrual part of your cycle, you're bleeding a lot. You're losing a lot of nutrients. So I even did this with a client of mine, Rachel Brooksmith, a movie star, and she was really just exhausted. So I said, instead of working out today, how about you focus on working in? So you can't crush it and add all the muscle in a day or two. So think about yoga, meditation, focusing on yourself inward. Don't have the gallons of ice cream. We want to stay away from that. But there's different phases of your cycle where you're going to feel so much better, where you maybe should weight train more. Maybe you should be around more people. You should do those HIIT training classes where you're going to feel better, your ovulation phase or your luteal phase. So there's 4 different parts of your cycle. So yes, I do train females around that, and some people they can work out.
It makes a difference.
Yeah, they can't work out when you're on your heavy part.
But then also the cardio activity can help with cramps. At least I will speak from personal experience, and it can make you feel better.
Yeah, context is king there. So like if you can't get out of bed and you're cramping, you're doing that, maybe you want to start walking around or doing some yoga. But yes, for you, it's going to be fine. But for lots of women who have especially heavy cycles, they may want to stay away from doing heavy strength training or intense exercise for the 1 to 3 days that might last.
Okay, well, Elex needs more sleep.
Yeah.
What are some tips for...
I'm listening up now, the menstruation thing.
Is there much? Yeah, not as much there.
Sleep's my topic, yeah.
Go ahead, sleep. What are your tips to get a better night's sleep?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to say, oh, I need 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but consistent sleep, even if you get less, lots of TV anchors and producers don't get that. So consistent sleep, going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time. Yes, there's 7 days a week, not just on the weekends, because what happens on the weekend, people try to make up for it, and then Sunday night you don't get enough sleep, and then it's a continuous cycle. So consistent sleep, even research shows that your brain can operate better, your hormone system can operate better just from having consistent sleep, even if it's not that 7, 8, or 9 hours.
But what about people that say, I want to go out on the weekends. That's my time to party. That's my time to go out.
Well, try to be aware of that. I talk about that in the book, like maybe delay it by an hour or so. Try to do that. But, in the end, if you sleep less consistently, people say, I'm going to sleep when I'm dead. But you know what? You're going to die faster and be dumber if you sleep less right now while you're alive.
Very nice.
What's your cheat food?
My cheat food, I love tacos and sweets. I know tacos not necessarily cheat food, but
Yeah,
I'm a sweet guy. I have a bite of ice cream, I have the whole thing. So I'm aware, if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to go to town. It happens.
All in or all out. I can't
He's
do
all
in the
in.
middle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. Again, the book is
great.
right here. The Minimum Method. It is available right now. I bought a copy, and I encourage you to do it as well. And you can find Joey on social media, Joey Thurman Fit. Joey, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.